Versatile Mage. Chapter 366. I'm your Yi Jiping. After everything that had happened, Tang Zheng, as the chief of the totem tribe, could at best protect the black totem snake's life. Even if it were responsible for the plague, he would still not allow him to kill the black totem snake. His existence was extremely meaningful to all of Hangzhou. Without the black totem snake, the city would have suffered greatly from the wars that had taken place, or would even have been wiped out of existence. Tang Zheng only had one request: to keep him alive. If he had to be driven away, so be it. Anything was better than being killed by humans. Head of the Magic Court, you think I am too generous. The threat elimination strategy simply means uprooting all potential threats. How are you sure that the black totem snake will not return and avenge himself? How will you guarantee that he wouldn't unleash his wrath on us for driving him away? Once he's done with the ecdysis, the black totem snake's strength is unmatchable. Do you think you can still comfort him with your worship? I'm sorry, I don't treat the lives of people as a joke. I will kill the black totem snake at all costs, declared Zhu Meng firmly. Then please forgive me for not telling you where the black totem snake is. Arrest me or let me take full responsibility for the plague if you need to, but I still won't tell you his location. The head of the Magic Court was determined too. He knew the history of the city better than anyone else. The god was the grace of the city, not a plague, and he was extremely confident about it. Even if he had done something harmful, as long as it was not a great calamity, the humans had no right to exterminate him. Humph, so you think I won't know if you don't tell me? My informers have just told me that your niece Tangyu and a man were spotted at White Town. By tomorrow, I will display his head right here at the busiest district where he appeared previously, to show people the truth, and the peace they have asked for. Snapped Zhu Meng in a righteous tone. Tang Zheng immediately frowned. White Town. It turned out that Tangyu and Mo Fan's locations were exposed. Hopefully, they could escape from Zhu Meng's royal guards with the black totem snake's sharp senses. White Town, a man wearing the outfit of the head of the royal guards, stood on the lookout post of the town and stared at the mountains in the distance. Captain, shall we pursue them? Asked a guard. Hold your ground, the interns and the people on probation are already chasing after them. We'll wait for their updates here, said Wu Pingjing, the head of the royal guards. Captain, I heard that the black totem snake is rather powerful. Even with all of us attacking him, we wouldn't be able to pin him down, without Councilman Zhu Meng's help, the guard said in a soft voice. Don't you worry, the black totem snake is fairly weak during its ecdysis, the same as an ordinary demon beast. The snake has been around for a very long time. He has defied the laws of nature, thus he will have to bear the consequences. The ecdysis serves as a punishment to him, said Wu Pingjing. What a relief, so we just have to deal with that girl called Tangyu and the man with her. What is his strength like? Asked the guard. He's just an intermediate magician, Wu Pingjing smiled. Oh, so an intern of the Magic Court could easily handle him. White Mountain mainly consisted of dried rocks. There were not many plants. The rugged terrain served as a natural boundary between the territories of the humans and the demon beasts. In the foothills of the mountain was a valley with tall grass without a single tree. As the night breeze swept past, the grass swayed slightly like a tide, resulting in a spectacular view. A wolf emitting a faint blue glow sprinted across the grassy field. His speed swept across the dark land like a meteor. Quick, faster. Tangyu took a glance at the shadowy figures chasing behind them and blurted out in panic. This is the fastest he can run. Watch out ahead, yelled Mo Fan. Following his words, an unexpected occurrence suddenly took place in the grass ahead. Several vines grew rapidly into a giant cage, waiting for Mo Fan and his crew to run right into the trap themselves. Meanwhile, more vines were growing from the ground. Some turned into chains wrapping around the Swift Star Wolf's limbs, while the others hardened and slapped in the Swift Star Wolf's direction with great strength. The Swift Star Wolf rapidly dodged aside. To his surprise, more vines began to appear. Each slash was strong enough to leave a deep ravine on the ground. There were too many vines for the swift star wolf to handle. A hardened vine struck the beast's head, leaving a bloody cut on his face. The swift star wolf tumbled sideways after being knocked off balance by the force. Mo Fan and Tang Yu fell off and rolled on the ground. The flexible vines extended toward the swift star wolf and rapidly tied him down, totally hindering his movement. Tang Yu rose to her feet and said to Mo Fan alertly, "Careful, there's a rather powerful plant element magician." Mo Fan nodded and quickly unleashed his will to sense where the magician was hiding. Suddenly, 2 other vines sprang in the direction. The vines were as sharp as spears as they thrust at them. Mo Fan was startled. The intern of the magic court was being rather ruthless by attacking murderously. "We should burn the field," said Mo Fan. The grass had significantly restricted their vision, while the plant element magician had the upper hand in the current environment by taking control of the plants nearby. "No, there are others trying to track us down. The fire would expose us," said Tang Yu. "Is there any way to bait him out?" Mo Fan glanced at his surroundings alertedly. The grassland was too ideal for a plant element magician. Furthermore, the magician was not trying to take them down, but rather stalling them so they could not make their way to the mountain. "Why would I know even if you asked me?" "Look out behind you," yelled Tang Yu. Mo Fan turned around and saw several vines crawling toward him. Mo Fan quickly turned into a black shadow, dissolving under the tall grass. The vines quickly disappeared after missing their target, making it impossible for Tang Yu and Mo Fan to interpret where the attacks were coming from. Tang Yu glanced at Mo Fan, who slowly appeared from the shadows on the other side, and complimented him. "Nice move, someone has become an expert at using the fleeing shadow." "Thanks to your teaching," said Mo Fan humbly. "I'll give cover to you while you use the fleeing shadow to find his location." "Don't harm him, just use the soul shadow to root him to the ground," ordered Tang Yu. Got it. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.